Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth, and today we're getting into a little bit of these Mcfarlane figures. So, you might notice we're missing the death metal Batman. I'm still waiting for him to arrive. What we'll do is we'll open these three from the same series, and we'll save death metal Batman, and we'll open him and this Bat Cycle together, is what I figured. So, we got the Drowned from Target, and we got an extra one from Walmart. They're out there. I went to a Walmart and found 4 of her all at once. Karen found Robin at a Walmart, and this Superman came from Target. And you can see right here, if you are a collector who keeps these in their packaging, Target puts these stickers right on them. And I was trying to just peel it just to see, and it is not, and this was like slow peeling, but this is not a sticker that's gonna come off easy. I mean, you could work it off and probably wash it off and everything, but I mean, he's also busted up here. I could put my finger in his packaging, but yeah, so that's where I got each of them. Now, I wanted to do these one at a time. We'll go ahead and jump over here to the Drowned. Now, this is a figure that Karen and I actually have the Prime 1 statue paid for and just waiting shipment, because if you haven't seen, I opened the Batman Who Laughs right here, and I plan on getting all the Dark Knights from metal. I think it would be awesome to get them all. The Drowned, her name is actually Bryce Wayne, and we're to believe that, because it's, you know, negative Earth 11, and being it's a female Batman, Bruce Wayne, it's Bryce Wayne, and she talks about avenging Sylvester. So I would imagine that's Selena, but, you know, gender bent into a man. And what we end up finding out about the character is she's been at war with the Atlanteans, and it's actually Aqua Woman, for quite some time. And she actually goes as far as to basically operate on herself, allowing her to breathe water. She modifies her own DNA and creates an army called Darkwater. So, I mean, she's actually a really cool character, and I really dig her design. But let's go ahead and check out what the card has to say about her. We got Batman Earth, negative 11, Dark Knights Metal, data file, source, Batman, The Drowned, number 1, comics, 2017, real name, Bryce Wayne, height, 5'11", weight, 180 pounds, or no, 160 pounds, my bad, not wearing my contacts. Bryce Wayne at Earth, negative 11, harbored a deep hatred for the Atlanteans, for their role in the death of her beloved Sylvester Kyle. In a quest to avenge Kyle, she spliced her DNA with that of an Atlantean, becoming a superpowered Dark Knight called the Drowned, capable of breathing and fighting underwater. You can see right there. That was the cover of one of her comics. Well, her comic. They each got one issue. But we have the hollow foil version of it. Alright. She's actually a pretty tall chick, huh? 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
Right away. Oh, her shoulder's upside down. Right away I can tell you I like her. I dig her. I think she's cool. Wonder if that leg is supposed to be like that, or if it needs to be straightened. I've been saying this for a while. I think these Todd McFarlane, I think it needs to be straightened, and I've seen, you know what?
What?
Let me check something real quick. Alright, so right away her leg did not look right. So I decided to pull this one out. What we'll end up doing is we'll return this one, obviously. But, now I mean, alright, so I've already gotten an Azrael that was missing a shoulder armor, and had to return him. It seems like every one of them that I get that's bad all come from over a website of some kind, because the Azrael had come from, I think it was Amazon at the time, and yeah, you can, it is completely obvious. So look, there's our good one, And here's our one with 2 right legs.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that. It would look normal if it was over here. She's got the right feet, but she's got 2 right legs. So I'll have to figure out where I bought her from, either Target or Amazon. We'll just have to send her back. But for the time being, we'll go ahead and check her out. Oh, we'll just leave her. So you can see here that she's got all of our normal joints. She's got her inner leg joint. She's got the ones where she can do the splits, but her thigh does not turn like most of these other figures. She's got a double jointed knee to get the really bent knee poses. She's got an ankle just like all the other ones that rotates and bends forward and backwards, and a toe that moves. With her shoulder can move up and down. It can rotate. She rotates at the bicep and tricep. We get a double, yeah, we do have a double jointed elbow, so she can really do some of those really cute poses, and it rotates at the bicep, tricep, and her wrist. I thought maybe her forearm rotated too where the gauntlet meets, but no, it doesn't. We got a hand to hold our staff, and we got a hand that's kind of opened in a clawed motion. You can see here she's been through some shit. She's all gnarled up on her face. She's got this really kind of cool looking cowl bandana on. All around really cool figure, showing some cleavage. You know, Batman would be showing cleavage if he was a chick. Let's get one thing I do think with this toy. So now I'm going to say it, because I'm not just here to swoon all over Mcfarlane toys. I like what he's doing. I like a lot of what he's doing, but I think a lot of these toys miss the mark with certain things, like the Drowned should have had a base over here, like our buddy Dawnbreaker. Oh, you know what's cool now? We can put all of the Mcfarlane all the Dark Knights from metal together. But check this out. Let's see here. We got this leg going up on the cover. You know, it's got to be doing something dynamic. Ah, that other knee joint. I'm always scared to... There we go. So they literally just gave her the hand that she has on the front cover of the comic book. So we'd raise it up like that. Have her staff like that. Oops. Now, tell me for her that would not have been a better base choice. I think that would have been a much better choice for her. Ah, that's so cool. I like it. I like that a lot. We'll have to return this one. Alright, let's go ahead and move her aside. Let's check out Damian Wayne. Karen's a little worried because she thinks something's wrong with his leg now that I got her looking at their legs. I really hope this figure's okay, because, I mean, so far he's been really hard to find. And he is awesome. He looks like such a brat. Alright, got his stand. They all have these really plain stands. We got Robin, DC Rebirth, Source Teen Titans Rebirth #1, Comics 2016, real name Damian Wayne, height 5'6", weight 84 pounds. Robin is Batman's protege and crime-fighting partner. More than just a sidekick, Robin is an accomplished acrobat, a skilled fighter, and a sharp detective in his own right. Through a rigorous and consistent training, Robin maintains his physical edge, which, along with his knowledge of martial arts, makes him a formidable match for even the most experienced criminals. Although he does not possess any superpowers, his discipline, training, and intelligence make him a natural leader of the Teen Titans. I feel like that had nothing to do with Damian Wayne. I mean, I feel like whoever wrote that knew nothing about him. I mean, they could have talked about how he's Bruce and Talia's son. You know, I did hear that he's actually Deathstroke's son. I don't know. I didn't read that storyline or whatever, but I mean, we could have talked about where he, you know, those sort of things. About how he trained with, you know, Ra's al Ghul and his mother, and he's an assassin before he was ever Batman's sidekick. But, you know, and that one day, if he goes down the wrong path, he'll grow up to basically kill everybody. But no, instead you give him a description that would match literally any Robin there's ever been. This could just be Dick Grayson and you would have no clue. Or Tim Drake. Alright. He does have the correct legs. I dig his little shoelaces, so you can see right here, check out that cape. That little cape going in the wind with his nice little yellow rimmed hood. He's got these really little Thomas Wayne style points on his cape. You can see down here his boots are awesome. I really dig these little shoelaces. I like that they actually hang. It's very cool. He's got all of our normal joints from the foot. We have a single jointed knee. So that is all the movement you're going to get from him there. We have, oh crap. Well, it's not broken, but you can literally see how their joints look now. So he gets a little bit of sideways movement, but he gets some real split action movement. Let's go ahead and pop that back on. Wow, those come off and go on very easy. Oh, he's actually solid underneath there, unlike our, you know, he's somewhere. I still haven't opened them all, but the Robins that go with the Batman Who Laughs, they're all soft up here around the torso, like they're hollow. Our shoulder has the rotator and the up and down. We get a rotation near his bicep and tricep. We get a single joint elbow, and we get a little wrist joint that does the same. It can bend up, down, and twist side to side. I mean, I gotta say, he's cute. Look at how angry he is. He's got that little stubborn smirk on his face. I mean, they could have talked about so much different stuff for this guy on that card. I'm not gonna dwell on it. I really don't care. But I do dig the amount of detail that went into him. I mean, again, about the card, check this out. He's got a sword. I'm not even going to mention why. Oh, I'm so scared I'm going to break him at his elbow. But his sword, I don't know how he would hold this. It looks extremely unnatural. But he is a very cool toy. I really dig him. So sad she didn't come with a stand like that. Because when we pose them, we're going to have to borrow someone else's. We might have to take Superman's or something. Alright, so. Oh, you know it's a bummer. Oh no, he's got one. Very cool. So, Superman Red Sun is an extremely good comic book. The movie was okay. they've been kind of moving towards this wokeness, and it kind of trickled into there a little bit. But right after we watched the movie, I told Karen that the movie did not do the book justice, that we gotta read the comic book. And we did, because they left out one of the best parts in the movie, where they actually basically, once Superman as a child, I don't remember if this was in the movie. I know it did not get to the one part I wanted her to see. But once Superman has a, well, it's actually, so Lex Luthor, everyone starts living for extremely long periods on Earth. Everyone's so healthy, and Lex Luthor's president, and everything goes so well for so long, and it's like Luthor's great grandson gets put in a capsule because the Earth is dying, and gets sent back and goes through this like wormhole through time and space, and it's actually Superman coming back to land in Russia again, because we got communist Superman at odds with American super genius president Lex Luthor eventually. And it was such a cool story. The movie didn't put any of that in there. They just they missed the mark on so much. But Superman Red Sun, source Superman Red Sun Comics 2003. You could tell it's an old one, and this is before people started putting their political nonsense in there. I know this is an extremely political comic, but it comes from the viewpoint of basically America's good, because, you know, back then people weren't against the place they're from. I don't know, it's very strange. So height 6 foot, or real name Kal-El, height 6'3", weight 235 pounds. In an alternate reality, the rocket ship carrying the infant, who would rather be known as Superman, landed in the midst of the 1950s Soviet Union. Rather than Smallville, Kansas, raised on a collective farm, the last survivor of Krypton grew up and now uses his incredible superpowers as a hero to the Soviet people, fighting a never-ending battle for Stalin and changing the world drastically from what we know. One of the best parts, too, is you see some soldiers go in and kill this little boy's family in front of him, and you can just see some bats. And later Batman comes out totally against the Communist Party and everything. It's such a cool story. You gotta see Batman's design for it. Hopefully Todd and them will do it. I plan on doing a look back, because before I started making videos, I had just opened the Batman Red Sun from SciShow, and it's still one of my favorite premium formats to this day. I think he's so cool. I'm really digging his cape already. You know, instead of fighting this, let's just cut this just a little bit. All right. One thing I will say, if you are disappointed where comics are, go back to before they were woke and read stories like this. They were so good. All right, let's take a look here. Let's get this ankle straight first. All right. Oh, that's cool. So, if you notice, we got a round, smooth joint on the outside, but we got our turning joint on the inside. That's just a cool little detail right there. This guy, back to a double knee bend. Really dig it. Our hips, you can see in there, we got the same double jointed system, the one that latches on and allows us in and out movement. I guess it'd be hip abduction and abduction and no, I don't know. The machines at the gym tell you. We get a waist that turns slightly. We get a turn at the ab and the chest, the sternum area. We get a shoulder that goes up and twists. We twisted our bicep and tricep. Our elbow bends, only a one joint elbow. And now our hands. Oh, wow. this is a good looking toy. The only thing he needs is some gray in his hair. I mean, he doesn't have to have it because he was young at one point, but in the story near the end, he's got this gray in his hair. And look at that cape. This cape is beautiful. And it's out just enough to where it's going to look pretty decent. Maybe. Might be lying to you. It's going to look pretty decent on his base. You see that? One really cool thing that the story does, basically Superman's kind of hidden from the world, and he actually, his first appearance in America, he saves, I don't remember quite, but he saves someone from a train, and it's like, he's kind of like, I'm not your enemy sort of thing, but he grows up with Russian communist beliefs under Stalin, and he ends up taking over the party at one point later on, after Stalin passes. But now, one thing I would like to say, I have not opened the normal Superman. We will do that because I'd like to compare his heads and everything. I'm not sure if they went with a whole new sculpt. We do get 2 extra hands. I don't know what this one's for. Like, it's like it was supposed to hold something. I think it should have came with 2 fists and 2 open hands. Oh, wow. That comes out nice. At least there are these really big holes that just allow it to come right off. And you can just go ahead and put your other one right on. You know what wouldn't be bad? That hand's kind of funny. It's like, oh, there we go. What we'll do, we'll get rid of this one that looks like it should be holding something. We'll put this hand on. We could even put our arm up in the air. Trust me, he's not doing a Heil. This is Russian Superman, not German Superman. It's like only one of these sides opens, the other one's just the constant. There we go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like him. I like that there's a peg on here too, in case you don't want to use him the way they have it set for him. He's a good looking figure though. I really like him. This is a really good set. Just hope that you don't get a double right leg for your drown. You know what? You'll get a double left leg now because I got the double right leg. There's an extra left leg out there. That cannot be fixed. It's beyond fixable. It's a bummer. We'll return her. It's awesome that we grabbed another one. I think this was literally the first one I owned, and then Karen bought these 2 together for me, but she's around. She was at Walmart. I don't know, something told me to get another one. We kind of want 2 of each, one in package, one out of package. Some of our favorite ones, like Thomas, we have like 5 of them for customing. Karen wanted one of her own and stuff like that. But these figures are cool. I like them. I dig them a lot. I really think she should have came with this as her base. It's Dawnbreaker's base in case you skipped ahead just to this point. But we'll have to get her up with all the other Dark Knight's medals. We'll take some pictures and maybe even make a quick little video of it. But I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope if you had any questions about these, it was answered. And if it wasn't, leave me a comment down at the bottom. Just the other day, I took like 2 hours and just was digging through my comments, just answering each one, getting all the way back up to be caught up. I'm still working my way through it, so leave a comment because I will get back to you. But But let me know what you think of this video. If you have a friend who's interested in any of this, share it with him, show him it. Check out my older videos. Please hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. But most of all, guys, remember, keep buying toys.